We're here in Fort William, Scotland for the third round of the Downhill World Cup. We're soaking up all the action, supporting our Team CRC Nukeproof riders and filming the next episode of the Hub Show. Here's Nigel Page, Team CRC Nukeproof Manager. Nigel, how's the track changed this year from last year?
Well, actually it's changed just recently. We were up here a few weeks ago trying to get a bit of sneaky practice and bike set up on the BDS round, and since then they've put down a lot of surface on the top of the course, so a lot of the rocky fast sections they've smoothed out. They've put down a lot of gravel and a lot of kind of sand and packed it down, so I think this year the track's going to be probably faster than it's ever been. There's no like boggy sections at the top, but there's as I say, they've filled in quite a lot of holes, so the speed that the guys are going to carry at the top is going to be pretty fast. I think it's probably we're going to see times this weekend that are probably going to beat the course records. Then obviously for the World Cup they always mix up the wooded section a little bit and try and make it a bit tricky. There's two wooded sections in the middle that are pretty much the only areas where there's going to be different line choice, because the rest of the course is pretty flat out and the same as usual, apart from it's going to be faster than normal, as I've said. But yeah, in the woods that you come into the first part of the woods, and there's kind of a main line that's a long way around, and then there's a tricky inside off camber line, which Sam and Mike Jones and Joe were hitting this morning. Sam did it the best I've seen anyone do it, so that's a good omen on day one. He loves that kind of stuff. He makes those tricky lines look easy, and then Mike Jones came through super fast pin. He's riding really quick at the moment, and Joe looked good too. So hopefully our boys can use their skills in that wooded section and make up a few vital seconds, because I think the rest of the course is just going to be who's got the biggest balls and who stays off the brakes. And then down the bottom, once you get into that final fast section with the jumps where the final split is, they've smoothed out the big right hand berm coming into the hip, so that's going to be faster than ever. It's already getting a few holes in it now, so that could be a point where you could make or break the final part of the run, and then it's just on the pedals and over them big tabletops and into the finish area, where you've got to dig in deep. And it showed at the BDS round, as it does every year, that the big strong powerful guys can make up a couple of seconds there. So you've got to come into that section hot with the green light on and hopefully hold on to it to the end.
Cool. And what sort of setup are the guys running on the Pulse this weekend?
Nothing crazy. We've been testing over the last month since we did the BDS here. Everyone's on 27.5 wheels now. Everyone's happy with those wheels. We haven't had to change up too much because we're on the same bikes. What we do is put it in the long wheelbase at the back, and the wheels fit in fine. Sam's been messing about with his shock a little bit, and we've got some little trick dog bones that the guys at Nukeproof have done for us, so we can like drop the bottom bracket so it gives it the same kind of height as the 26-inch Pulse. But not everybody likes that setup, and the other two lads are happy with the standard Pulse, just with the bigger wheels.